Hi, this is Trina and Luis from You Inside You. We're so excited to be here with you today. We have an amazing topic. We are talking about how to be honest with yourself. Are you being honest with yourself? And what does it mean to be honest with yourself, Luis?
It means like when you are honest with yourself, it doesn't always look pretty. It's very easy to be honest with yourself when everything is going nicely and perfectly and just the way you want it to. But when something is done to you in a relationship or just with a coworker or something like that, we have a tendency not always to be honest with ourselves because our ego just pops in and why did he do that? Or why did she do that? And then we're not quite honest with ourselves.
And why not?
Because it can be hard, it can be vulnerable, it can be tough, you have to maybe look at some of your sides inside of you that you're not too fond of.
Yeah, so we always have a role in any interaction we're in, right? Taking that responsibility for how I show up. What did I do to be responsible to maybe an outcome in a relationship or a conflict or a conversation that we've had with someone? What was my perspective in that? Sometimes we get very narrow-minded, right? We're very focused on maybe the other person doing wrong, or if only they haven't done this, then I didn't have to do this. What did I do to deserve this? I haven't done anything wrong. And I think that's where we really need to be honest with ourselves and recognize, what is my role in this? What is my role in this? And this may not be with a person. It could just be stuff happening, like life happening. Why am I in this situation right now? Why is my back hurting right now? Why am I sick right now? What is my body telling me? How can I be fully responsible and honest with myself in this moment? What am I learning in this moment? Because there's a lot of learning in that moment if we can be really honest with ourselves.
But Trina, it's so much easier to jump on the complaint train or just like blame train.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. A lot of momentum in that direction, right? It really is, because it's tough to take that responsibility. But there's so much freedom in taking that time into ourselves and recognizing, okay, the only thing that really got activated inside of me was just a feeling of inadequacy or shame or guilt. And as soon as we can recognize that, as soon as we shed light on it, it really doesn't have much momentum anymore. And it's temporary, just dissipate. And then we can really focus on, what can I do? How can I respond in my highest best right now with integrity of myself and on my own alignment? How can I now step into that and respond in the highest best for myself?
Yeah, or just to take a good look at yourself, just like, what do I need to change within myself and my behavior and my behavioral patterns and in my limiting beliefs, so I don't attract a situation like that anymore or a relationship like that anymore? Because I have, in my previous marriage, I were on the complaint train and the blaming train, and even after we got a divorce, it was just like, why did he do that to me? Why did he treat me like that? And when I worked through our relationships, just like so I could let it go, I discovered that the only reason why he did or could do that was because I was allowing it.
Oh.
If I wouldn't allow it, he wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
But we were just such a perfect match
Mm,
from where he came from and where I came from, with all our imperfections.
mm,
And but that relationship helped me to discover that I wanted something else,
yeah.
and I had to choose me, and
Mm.
I had to choose me inside me, just like to become the person that I am today. So I wouldn't change a thing. He was the perfect match at that time for me.
Wow. A lot of gratitude, a lot of appreciations for the people that have been in our lives, that
Mm,
allowed us to be closer to who we are today, right? They gave us exactly what we needed in that moment, both
exactly.
contrast, but also love and support and acknowledgement, all the other things that we needed. And if we can really truly have compassion, but appreciation for the situations that we've been in and for the people that have been in our lives, that's really powerful, because
It
now it
is.
lives.
It is. And when I see him today, we have kids together. So when and they're all grown up, but when I bump into him, we can laugh, we can have fun, we can give a hug. So that is my like measurement, that
Mm,
I really had let that relationship go,
yeah.
and not only forgive him,
Mm.
but myself as well.
Oh, I love that. So is there something that you need to forgive yourself for? Is there something for the people that are listening? Is there something that you need to honor in your life, relationships, to really honor those that you've had, or maybe that you're in right now, to allow you to be who you are and really appreciate how it gives you the right amount of teachings and the learnings about yourself to really be honest with yourself? And I really have a question for you listening right now. Is there something in your life that you are not doing to be in true alignment with yourself? Is there something you're not doing?
So it could be like, say no.
Mm,
Could it be like boundaries?
yeah,
Are you aware of your boundaries? Do
yeah,
you speak your boundaries?
yeah.
Do you know what you want, or do you only want know what you don't want?
Mm,
Mm, do you say, like, this is not for me, I don't want to do that, that's not respectful? Do you honor yourself in your relationship?
yeah, exactly. So a lot of times it's not so much about what you're doing is not working.
Mm,
It's sometimes about what you're not doing that is not giving you the peace or the love or the happiness in your life, or allowing yourself to be who you are. Maybe it's the boundaries. Maybe it's expressing what you need. A lot of the work we've done with people, it's usually falls into some of those categories.
oh,
Are you
ow.
really speaking what you want in life right now?
Can you relate to this, Trina? It's just something that popped up in my mind. So I asked my previous husband to help me hang clothes on the dryer, or
Hmm.
the and but I wanted to have him do it the way
Hmm.
I wanted it to.
Yeah.
So when he finally did it, every time he did it, I was just like correcting him and not allowing him to just like do it his way.
Yeah.
So that was my need. I tried to put on him,
Yeah.
instead of, if I had a need, I had to take responsibility for it myself. So, and at the end of the day, he said, well, I don't want to hang up clothes anymore because I'm never doing it the right way. So if you want it
Yeah.
your way, do it yourself. Yeah.
Yes. So that, being honest with yourself in that moment was really to recognize your need, that that had a need, but I didn't really ask for it. Instead, I got angry and frustrated with the other person, kind of blamed him for doing it wrong.
And exactly. And I wanted to control how he does
Yes.
things, and totally forgot he is a person himself,
Yeah.
and didn't allow him to be who he was.
Yeah, absolutely. So really being honest with yourself, you
Mm.
know, allowing other people to be who they are, but being in charge of what you want, being in charge of your needs, express what you need. So if you can do one thing today, ask for something from somebody you love or somebody around you that you usually don't ask for. Can I have a back rub today? Or would you take care of dinner tonight? Something that you would usually not ask for that's really in alignment of maybe a deeper need that you have, and see what happens.
And let the outcome go.
Yes.
Let him or her do it exactly how they want to do it.
Yes. Sit back and just appreciate they're doing it. Or if you get a no, that's okay too.
Yeah.
Then they're not affording a moment, and maybe something else you can ask for, because it may not be the right time or the right place or the right task for them at that time.
And that's okay.
And that's okay. So I hope this was valuable for you. It's super amazing to step into your true self and just acknowledging the work that you've done and the path that you're on, and you being even more honest with yourself. We're here to honor all that and celebrate that. So you guys take care. We'll see you soon.